T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hi everyone. Okay, hi. Okay, this is Achi. Okay, I'm from the Paramount Consultants, and for tonight, thank you for joining us. And for tonight, it's a bit special because Achi, I will be conversing in English as best as I could. However, if there's any questions or any inquiries that you would like to ask me or my guest, please do so. Please write our comments down there, and then we will try our best to answer each and every one of your questions. Okay, all right. But first of all, let me intro that this program #Ada Cita on this episode 7 is brought to you by the Paramount Consultants and is sponsored by Urutan Therapy Singapura and supported by Zentica Design and Print, right? So as per normal that our guest, right? All right, we are back up. Okay, as normal itself. Okay, all my guests, we will give them a bit of hamper, a goodies bag. Okay, from the sponsor itself. And last of all, do not forget, please do share and subscribe as many as you can to support us. Okay, and I will try my best to bring as many good life or good stories to you all. All right. Okay, we have 8 viewers. Come on, bring it up. Let's bring it up. Can share this live. Share. Come on, and subscribe to our YouTube. It's on live in Facebook and in YouTube itself. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. For today's topic, we're gonna talk about Hungry Ghost Festival, which is now the in thing, and it's quite a festival, or it's an event that most paranormal teams in Singapore, in Malaysia, Indonesia will actually wait for this moment, right? And there's a few belief and there's a few things that we might know of, and also there's things that we might never know. So I have with me Mr. Sean from the Supernatural Group to explain and answer any inquiries from all of you viewers. So please do comment. Type down the comment if you have any inquiries or any questions that you would like us to answer. Right? Okay, I'll bring him in.
Hi guys.
Hi. Hello, Sean.
Hi everyone. Very nice to be here.
Hi, Sean. Oh, I think there's a technical issue. Sean, I can't hear your voice.
Oh,
I
you
think
can't
because
hear
of
my
the
voice.
earpiece. Yep.
How about now?
We can hear. We can hear.
Oh
Can
shit.
you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, man. No, we still cannot hear. Mm-mm. Okay, Sean, can you adjust? Another way is you can take out your earpiece. Take it out. Maybe you can take it out your earpiece and then can use direct from the microphone. Okay, first of all, to the viewers. Okay, how's is it live? The video is the video good and the audio good from my side? Can you hear me? Please comment if you can hear me, right? Mm-hmm. Right. Please comment if you can hear me.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, we still try to solve Sean. Sean. Okay, let me do a bit of check with him. Hold on, okay, hold on. Okay, seems that we have some technical with Sean. How about my voice, guys? Okay, how about my voice? Can you hear my voice now? Is my voice can be heard? Can be heard? Mm-hmm. Please comment if you can able to hear my voice. Right? Okay. Can hear very well. Okay, Mr. Salim Slot. Yes, Mr. Salim can hear very well. Thank you very much. And the video is good. Okay, seems that currently right now, we have a problem with Sean on the audio. Maybe there's some problem with the audio, and we will try to get back him in. I will try to bring him in, parachute him. Okay, he's back. Hello, Sean.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me now?
Hi, Sean.
Still can't hear.
Okay, Sean, I'm trying to tell you to take it out. Okay, it's okay. All right. We have from Sunslot. I can hear you very well. Okay, that's good. And we have Deborah Frank.
Hi, bro.
Assalamualaikum Makcik TPC. And Sean, all the best. Peace. Waalaikumsalam, Deborah Frank. Please do share with us. Do type and comment and share and subscribe all this. And if there's anything that you would like us to tell or like us to answer, please do so. All right. Salim Slot both can hear well. Okay, but I can't hear Sean. Deborah Frank, audio is perfect. All right.
Able to
And
hear
we
me?
have rupa tanpa wajah. Sound okay. All right, that's good. Audio is good for both. Oh, that means I can't hear Sean, no? Seriously.
Bro, this is
I can't hear Sean.
paranormal, man.
You can hear me? Seriously, Sean? I think it's my
I can
side.
hear you.
Okay, hold on. Hold on for a while. Hello?
Hi, hello.
Yes, now I can hear you, Sean.
Oh, you can hear
Seriously,
me now?
yeah, I can hear you from just now. Whoa, okay. There must be something
Oh, okay.
amazing. Maybe
Yeah,
some
I think so, yeah.
disturbance. Okay,
Yes,
let me
yes.
read. Okay,
Right.
from Deborah Frank. Okay, from Deborah Frank. Audio is thumbs up for both. Okay, we have
Thank
Amy
you.
Stratocaster. Hi guys, Amy. I think you know Amy, right, Sean? Right, Sean?
Yes, yes. I remember him, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, he suddenly disappeared. Sean disappeared. Probably there's some technicals. Yeah, this sometimes happen, guys. Okay, technical issues down here. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, right? For the meantime, I'd like you all to have interaction. Okay, post your ideas, comments, and inquiries. Please do so. And for now, let's take this opportunity to share and subscribe. Okay, Ken? Okay, hold on, let me take it. Hello, Sean.
Hi, bro. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
hear you very well.
Sorry. Some technical error here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Okay, Sean.
Okay,
Okay,
Sean.
I think the viewers
the viewers
would like to know
would like to know
Okay.
about yourself and your team.
about yourself
Can
and
you
your team.
please intro yourself and your
Can
team?
you please introduce yourself and your team?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Sean. I'm from a local paranormal group called the Supernatural Group. So we have been doing this for the past 7 years, right? So our main aim and mission is to investigate life after death, right? To understand why they are here and their stories behind all the hauntings and so on. So and we also use scientific equipments and methods to debunk all the evidence that we find, so as to make sure that this is a fair investigation, right? So basically, in a nutshell, we are not some thrill seeker. We are authentic paranormal group, and I'm very happy to be here.
Right. Thank you very much, Sean. Right. Okay.
Okay,
Just to us.
just to
Okay.
us, okay?
This is your first time
This
here,
is your
right?
first time here, right?
Yes, bro. First time.
Okay. And this is also the first time that I will be doing live
Being live
in pure English.
pure English.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Sean.
Okay, Sean.
Yes.
Okay, Hungry Ghost
Okay,
Festival.
Hungry
What
Ghost
does it
Festival.
mean
What
to
does
you?
it mean to you?
Actually, to be honest with you, I take it as a culture, more than anything else.
Mhm.
To me, it's like a cultural belief that is passed down by generation, something like Halloween, right? Because from a paranormal investigator point of view, right, if you ask me things like, will there be more ghosts during Hungry Ghost Festival, and so on, I would say it's debatable, right? Because if you really think in a very logic sense, Hungry Ghost is the gate of hell open and things like that, right? Yeah. So
Mhm.
if that's really true, then it will be hauntings all around the world, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But with that being said, one of my recent investigation back in, I think, 2-3 weeks ago, right, in Labrador Park. Yeah.
Mhm.
So we actually managed to capture some really, really good evidence. Yeah.
Mhm.
And one of the equipment that we use to capture the evidence is actually the equipment from Paranormal Consultant, the thermal FLIR imaging camera. Yes, correct. Yeah. So, but I have heard a lot of stories, regarding Hungry Ghost Festival. People normally, they see a lot of things, they hear a lot of stuff. Yeah, but actually, to me, it's more like a cultural belief. Yeah,
Mhm.
correct. And
Okay.
actually, behind Hungry Ghost Festival, there's things that we can learn about from the Chinese belief. To respect the dead, to respect the living, and things like that. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, Sean. I just like to
Okay,
ask.
Sean. I just like to ask.
Yep.
Okay, during the Hungry Ghost
In
Festival,
the Hungry
so,
Festival,
Yes.
as you say, it's a cultural
as you
belief.
say, it's a cultural belief.
Yeah.
How about
How about
yourself? Do you think that during the
do you
time
think
during
that
the
time
Hungry
during
Ghost
the
Festival
Hungry
time,
Ghost Festival time,
there's a lot of ghosts
there's a
that you
lot
can,
of
I mean,
ghosts
there's a
that
lot of
there's a lot of
evidences compared to
evidences
the
compared to
rest of the
the
days
rest
or
of
the
the
month.
days or the month.
Yeah. If you put it in this way, I think to be really fair, right? Because when different groups, different paranormal teams, they have different way of doing investigation, right? So well, it really depends on how you do investigation and what is the mindset of you when you're doing investigation. So if you are doing it in Hungry Ghost Month, I mean, naturally you will feel like, oh, there's going to be more ghosts and things like that. So maybe whatever they see or captured may not be what it seems, right? But of course, it's a very good month for you to actually to prove that the dead are actually more than the usual. I mean, the spirits or whichever you like call it, right? So, but from what I see from the past 7 years of me doing investigation, there really isn't much of increase in paranormal activities when it's 7 months. Yeah, I mean maybe that's different for other groups, but for me, I think we have always been doing what we do and things like that, right? So if you ask me to compare with the normal months, I think is not much of a difference. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Okay, I see.
Okay, Sean. Hold on, ah.
Hold on, ah.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's a
Because there's
comment.
a comment.
Yeah.
All right, from Imita,
Alright,
they say that there's a
They say
double
that there's a double sound.
Sean,
Can Sean,
can you put your
can you put
earpiece?
your earpiece?
Because I think it's the
Because I think
echo
it's
from
the echo from the
from your phone audio.
from your phone audio.
To the mic.
Oh, I'm actually not using earpiece now.
I will need you to
I want you
put your
to
earpiece.
put your earpiece.
Okay. Let
Can you
me
plug your
let me try to
Can you
use
plug
earpiece.
earpiece?
Can
Yeah.
Can you-
Hello.
Yep, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Loud and clear. Yes,
Okay,
I
this
can hear
good.
you.
Okay, there's no double sound now.
Alright.
Okay, guys. Hey, viewers, I'm sorry about
That's
that.
sorry, Yeah, that's sorry.
Now,
Yes.
can I make confirm that there's no double sound? Okay, because it's my voice is echo. All right. Okay. Thank you. I think it's settled. Okay, so we managed to
Yep.
rectify this. Okay, Sean. Okay, hold on. Let's
Yes.
hold on for a while. We will come
Okay.
back again. All right. So,
Sure.
guys,
Yeah.
we go on, and then I would like to there'll be much more questions for Sean. So for y'all out there, please post in the comments what are the questions and inquiry that you would like Sean to answer for you. Okay, all right. Okay, let's hold on and relax and watch this. Okay, all right, we are back. Okay, Sean, that is a question for you from Joshua Fong. He would like to ask, how come there's no new episode of the Supernatural team? Haha.
Oh,
Yeah, it's quite long.
Hi,
Sean.
hi, Joshua. I remember you. Yes, he has been a very active fan of ours. Back when we are still very active, right? So truth to be told, the past 2 or 3 years, we have stopped being so active on the ground, right? Largely due to our new commitments, work, family, and things like that. Yeah, but recently, we are trying our very best to make sure that we can at least do one episode per month. Yeah. So, and with that being said, we will be doing it in a new style. When I'm younger, I was quite crazy, and in fact, I think that there's many things that I did wrong. Yeah, such as to provoke the spirits to attack me and things like that, which is not recommended. Yeah.
Too extreme, man.
So yes, right. So to all who have been supporting us, I'm very sorry that we have not been doing videos and things like that. But I give you my word, we will try our best. So stay tuned for more action.
All right, Joshua. Fong. All right. Okay, another comment from him. I love the hotel episode. Okay, which hotel is that? Sean, explain.
Uh,
Come on.
yeah, I think that was in Malaysia.
Mhm.
Yeah, correct. So it's a haunted, right? So that hotel is there's one room in a hotel is haunted, and we got invited by the boss of the hotel to investigate that room.
Okay, cool.
And that is the first time that I actually evolve a ritual in my investigation. And the ritual that I did was a Japanese ritual, right?
Japanese ritual. Wow.
And yes, and to sum it up, the most scariest moment in that episode was when I was facing a mirror that's in front of me, right? So I was, chanting the ritual and reading the scripture and things like that, right? So the next thing I know, the toilet door that was closed behind me opened by itself.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
correct.
That's great.
So
That's nice. Mhm.
I'm not sure whether that ritual works, but definitely that room is not empty. Yes,
Mhm.
correct. So that was quite a memorable one. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. All right. So we have Bernice no Parat. Okay, say hi.
Hi,
And
Bernice.
Bernice said, is it scary?
Uh, Scary as in you mean when you're doing investigation or during that hotel episode of us?
I think basically we can put it in general.
Yeah. Right. So I I'm not I'm not that brave, Yeah. So wait, there's a comment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Partner Steve, how are you still with Steve or with okay, good question. Right.
Yep.
So COVID-19, right? So he's stuck in Malaysia. So
Mhm.
well, we are still connecting with each other. We talk and we chill out. Online. And when there's opportunity for him to come over, or if we can go to Malaysia, I think maybe that's next year, right? Uh, we will definitely hook up again. He's my co-founder actually. He's my video camera. He's my video man. He's my cameraman. He's my audio guy, right? So yeah. So we are still on a good terms. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another question by Chichi X Trackers. Okay, Sean, I'm like, it's a question that you'd like to ask. By covering the forehead
Right.
with hair, is it easier to see
Mhm.
entity or spirit?
Uh, I have
Mhm.
never tried that in the past 7 years, so I can't answer you. But there's definitely been some studies about this, right?
Hmm.
Right. So in fact, there have been things like if you look under your if you actually look under your legs, in between your legs, right?
Mhm. Yep.
You might be able to see them. There's a few methods of doing it and things like that. Sort of like you open yourself to them, through a gateway, a portal, or something like that. Yeah, but that's interesting. Maybe we can try that in our upcoming investigation, right?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
be
Okay.
your
And
experiment.
yeah, right.
Mhm.
And I think the reason why this question is asked is because that some people believe that our forehead actually is it forms a protection barrier against spirits, right?
Mhm.
So if you were to cover it with something, it might bring your barrier down, so you are more prone to spiritual attacks, possession,
Mm.
and things like that. Yeah,
Yep.
correct.
Okay, Sean, I would like to share. Actually, I have a friend who is a Chinese.
Yeah,
I'm not sure whether he's a Buddhist faith or Taoist, but he said that
right.
actually there's a three fire. You know, the forehead and the two
Oh
shoulders.
yeah, yeah. Yes,
That
right,
right. So if
right,
let's say if you see any entity, you know, it's better for you to turn your whole body so the three fires is facing it as a form of protection against possession. Am I right?
right. Yes, yes. I have.
Partially right. Mm-hmm.
This is basically more of a Chinese belief, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know that fire that you mentioned is not
Mm-hmm.
just about protecting yourself from spiritual attacks. If you actually if someone were to gamble and then you hit the shoulder of that person,
Mm-hmm.
he's
Okay.
probably going to be quite angry about you. Yeah, correct. So,
Oh.
but but for me, if you ask me, I would like to. I believe that we should have a very strong mental mind of state when we do investigation,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
So by saying that, it's like you have to be strong in your mind. Yes, correct. Be- because spiritual attacks and things like that, they happen when you're weak, or when you're scared, or when you're being fearful of them. They can actually sense it. Yeah. So to sum it up, the the fires and things like that is all form of a spiritual protection. Yeah,
Okay. Nice.
correct.
Okay. Right. So yeah. So that is okay for your belief. I'm like in your belief. Have you ever?
Yeah.
I'm like, do you believe in that? And did you actually have any kind of study on it or any research on it?
Okay. Because for me personally, I'm not say a complete free thinker, but when I do
Mm-hmm.
investigation, I always try to be in a very strong state of mind.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I know what I want to do. I go in there and I do it. That's all. Right. But
Mm.
but there's been a few times whereby after the investigation, I felt something. Yeah.
Mm.
In fact, it was this episode where we did in KL, the Highland Towers.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So after the investigation, I went back to Singapore, and I had sleeping paralysis for the next 6 months every night.
Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
6 months.
And yes, correct. And I always dreamed that I was being followed by something. I can't really see what is that, but I just feel a few presence in my room and things like that. Yeah,
Mm.
correct. And out of desperation, I actually went to church to do cleansing and things like that, and it actually got better after a while. Yeah. So
Oh.
it doesn't matter whether you're a believer or you're a skeptic, but
Mm-hmm.
I believe that spiritual attacks are real, very very real.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
risk,
it
dangers
can.
that as a paranormalist.
Yes,
Right.
yes. It it don't harm you just physically. It harm you. The most scariest thing is that it harm you in a way that it harm your mental state of mind. You know, it
Mm.
it makes you think you're crazy. You're thinking about a lot of things, and your health start to drop. And and i- in in summary, it's really quite scary. Yeah, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Your body,
Okay,
your mind, your soul will get affected.
I
So this
see.
is a very very true, very real risk of being a paranormal investigator.
Yep,
Yeah.
agree. Totally, very
Yes.
agree. Okay, we have a
Yes.
comment from Deborah Frank. Okay, Japanese ritual. Please elaborate more. I think you're talking about the hotel episode.
Yep.
Mm.
Okay. This was actually quite long ago. I think 4 years ago. So okay.
Oh.
The ritual was a Tomino, Tomino. It's a Tomino ritual,
Mm-hmm.
right? But we did some twist to it. didn't exactly follow it, right? So we tried to use the mirror as a gateway, as a portal to open up for them to come through.
Mhm.
Well, besides the fact that the door actually did open by itself, nothing much happened after that. Yeah,
Hey,
correct.
does this is similar in the this kind of thing, like they call it what, the Bloody Mary, is it? Not the
Uh,
drink, but the mirror
yeah,
thing, mirror ritual.
yeah.
Mm.
Yes, something like that. Yeah, but more like a Japanese version of it. Yeah,
Mm.
correct. And
Cool,
if
cool.
it works, you will actually see Tomino.
Domino
Yes,
in the mirror or as a physical form outside the mirror?
as a physical form.
Whoa, oh,
Right.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
yes,
Ooh.
but the thing with all this ritual, right? I mean,
Mhm.
as far as I'm concerned,
Mhm.
whatever that comes out of it, the end result might not be the way that it described. You might just try it out for fun. Maybe you say, hey, I want to try Bloody Mary one day, just for fun to see
Mm.
whether it works. Yeah. My
Yeah.
my advice is please don't try.
Yep.
Yes. Because you won't know what you attract or what
Mhm.
might come. And if you really come, how you gonna handle it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need
Yes.
also to understand why
Yes,
we need to do
yes.
such experiments also, right?
Correct. Yes. So to all the people that are watching this,
Mm-hmm.
if you really want to do this, please, consult an expert or do it together with an expert.
Yep.
Yep.
Agreed.
Correct. For your safety. Safety is the number one priority in this.
Mm-hmm. True. True. Very
Yeah.
true, Sean. Okay. We have Imita again. Okay. I love one of your episode where you have been tied K2 meter on your back window and suddenly there's a door bang very,
Oh
very
yeah,
loudly.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This was, if I remember correctly, Amita, I think this was in Istana Utnuk. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
correct. So I think I was 23 or 24 at that time. I was young and crazy. Right. So uh yeah, so we actually investigated the place and we found out that this room in particular is a
Mm-hmm.
paranormal hotspot for it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked Steve to tie me up, like really tie me up in that room, uh K2 meter with me and leave me alone in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Steve was way out of the room. He was near the entrance of the building itself.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that was our base at that time. Yes. So I was trying to find evidence. I was asking them questions, and out of a sudden, boom, a very loud boom sound just just behind me was window, and someone actually banged really loud on the window itself.
Okay.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
correct. And
Oh.
if you think that it was something that dropped on the window or things like that, no, there's nothing. Yes.
Oh.
And if you say strong wind, I don't think it can cause a sound like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's definitely a compelling evidence. Yeah.
Yes.
I was scared shitless, man. I nearly pissed myself. Yeah.
Actually,
Really.
I also went to this Istana Woodnote lah, the Woodnote Castle,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think that time was with Spirit and
Yeah.
Amy. I think you should know also lah that we actually captured something from the thermal flare imaging device as well. A
Oh wow.
humanoid figure
Okay.
that came out from a wall. It just come out and then cross the pathway, just go to the other wall.
Yep.
Actually, we have that back then.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
No. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay, let's come in. Chichi X Records, what's the most memorable experience you ever had?
Uh, Most memorable experience. Actually, I have never shared much about this with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
It has been one of my biggest fear, to be honest, for the past
Mm-hmm.
7 years. That will be in again in KL Highland Towers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Highland Tower. Yeah.
So yes. So to cut it short, the story is that we finished our investigation, right? So we are done. There's two block, right? Block A and C, because B has collapsed, right? So we were at block A, the highest floor, 12th floor. They have 12-story high, right? So throughout the investigation, even though that place, many people say it's very haunted. The most powerful Chinese master, they actually went in there and he got possessed. With stories like that, you would expect to at least capture something, right? When you're doing investigation in that place, but we didn't get much of a thing, right? So so we end the investigation. We are walking. So we were walking down from the 12th floor, the stairs, right? So we walk and walk, and after we reach the 7th floor, so we just keep walking, and I'm thinking, like, why the hell are we not in the first floor yet? So I took out my flashlight. I flashed, and we are stuck at 7th floor.
But that means when you're walking, you're actually on 7th floor all the way.
Yes.
Oh,
correct.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at that time, I was quite young. I was pretty much a skeptic, actually. So I don't really believe in all this. Yeah, I mean, quite ironic thing about this. So I took out my flashlight. I flash. Hey, we are still in 7th floor. Okay, so I say, okay, Steve, come down, just walk. Okay, so we walk again, walk down the stairs, and we are still in 7th floor. Right.
Wow.
So that point of time is really, I think that like shit happens. Yeah. So the next thing, we sat down on the stairs. So we sit down. Steve was 2 or 3 years older than me, and that was the first time I actually felt fear coming from him. Yeah. So because it was so dark, right, that we couldn't see anything, right? And okay, so the next thing that we do is that I say, okay, Steve, let's walkie-talkie our guys out there, right? Because they are just outside of the building, right? And it's like in the movie, the walkie-talkie ran out of battery, which is impossible, because we have full charge, and it can last for 12 to 24 hours, as you know, right?
Yep.
So we took out our handphone, no bloody signal. Okay, so this is not the worst part. Okay, so after that, we were sitting down on the stairs, right, and just out of sudden, I felt a very strong presence. In fact, it's like a presence whereby many people are coming at you. That kind of feeling. Like many people are surrounding you. Yeah, but you just can't see them because it's so dark. So I felt so oppressed and so scared that I actually, for the first time in my life, I actually prayed to God. Out of desperation. Yeah. Okay. So I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. I prayed to a lot of gods, man. Multiracial. I really prayed to a lot of gods. So in the end, I have a feeling that it's time to go, right? It's safe to go. And eventually we got out of the area. Yeah. And what happened after that, when I'm back in Singapore, is when the sleeping paralysis start for the next 6 months. Wow. Yeah. So and another thing I want to add is that when you're doing all this, if you're not strong enough, you will get affected, because it's all about it's magnetic field. It's all magnetic field. If you're not strong and if you're scared and things like that, you will get affected all the way. You will keep thinking about it. You can't sleep at night. You will hear voices in your head and things like that. Yeah. But lucky for me, I got through that period. So if you ask me, for the past 7 years, what is my scariest previous experience I would say is in Highland Tower.
Right. There's a traumatic effect on you,
Correct.
huh? Okay. Whoa. All right. Okay. From
Yes.
Joshua Home again.
Yes. It is very traumatic.
Okay, I love your last episode in Brunei Hostel where Steve and you conduct the experiment in the room, calling out the spirit to manifest. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Brunei
right.
Hostel. Oh, that's not a place.
Yes. Brunei Hostel is quite a good place, right? So yes, like what Joshua said, we did a ritual, but this ritual was a Chinese one.
Mhm.
So we actually bought candles, joysticks, and things like that. So I if I remember correctly, I was I was again tied up. I was being tied. I was tied up again. I kneel down, and I kneel down on the floor, and can okay. There's absolutely zero wind. It was not windy at all, right? So there was in front of me there was two candles. Chinese the red candles, where you pray and things like that,
Mm.
right? So the candle's frame is very stagnant, is very stable, and in and during one part of the investigation, wind quite strong gusts of wind start to come in. Yeah,
Mhm.
and the next thing I felt was a push. I can't. I think it was pushing right. It's like someone push you from your left side, and I fell down. Right. So
Mhm.
that is the first time I felt a very strong spiritual push. Yeah,
Mhm.
correct. Yes. So and after that we managed to capture the EVP, electronic voice phenomena, or in layman terms is a ghost voice, in one of our digital voice recorder, right?
Mhm.
So it's a child voice. Yeah, it's not saying something, but it's like laughing and things like that, giggling. Yeah, so we capture that. Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's good.
that is quite fun. Yeah.
Fun. Okay, but
Yes.
did you saw anything? And is that during Hungry Ghost time or just normal time, normal days?
Uh, in fact, to be honest with you, right, I have captured more evidence before Chinese Ghost Month.
Okay. Wow. Is it?
Yes, I mean,
Is it? Mhm.
it of course it varies from different groups,
Mhm.
but for me, that is what I experienced. Yeah,
Mm. So
correct.
it differs on the side. All right, we have Seekers Paranormal Singapore. Good evening, everybody. Okay, good evening.
Hi, good
And we got
evening.
Chi Guan Rong. Oh dear, Sean experienced the same thing as I did. I think the paralysis part.
Hey, hi, Gong Rong. Gong Rong is a member of TSG. Right.
Oh, all right. Hi.
Yes.
Then we have
Hi.
Chichi Trackers again. Okay, thank you for sharing your experience. And Seekers Paramount
Thank
Singapore,
you.
wishing TSG the best in what you do.
Thank you so
Wow,
much, Sticker.
this is quite epic, man. Chichi Trackers. Haha, Sean like to be tied. Okay, let's take
Right.
a bit of short break. Okay, Sean, let's take a bit of a short break.
Sure.
Okay, and then we come back again and we will wrap it up. Okay, because it's only
All
40
right.
minutes. Okay, we just do until
Sure.
50 minutes. All right. So guys, before we wrap it up, we go for a break. Do comment any inquiries. Just blast it for the last 10 minutes. Come on. Okay, Chi Guan Rong. Say hi. Okay, let's take a break and let's go.
Balik lagi demi sore hari berwarna biru sebiru hatiku menanti kabar yang
All right, we're back. And okay, and together with me is Sean from TSG, the Supernatural Group.
Hi guys.
Yeah. Okay, Sean. So what's your upcoming plan?
Yeah.
May I know? Any activity?
Right. Okay. So yes. One of our biggest of this year. So we have an event on 19 September this month.
Mhm.
It's a weekend. It's a Saturday, right? So the event starts from 10 p.m. all the way up to it ends when it ends, right? So it's gonna be held in Dairy Farm, which is one of the most to me is one of the most haunted location in Singapore. Right.
Mhm.
So if any one of you want to join in, please feel free to come. We have very special guests. Yes, and the guests there will be debate session, investigation, and things like that. Right. So it's going to be a fun and memorable one. Yes.
Cool. Right. Okay, we have
Right.
Joshua Fong again. Okay, Sean, you got any paranormal encounter when you were in the army?
Yes, but not so. There's nothing too scary about it. Yeah, it's just basically I was in the if you know what is the COS room.
Yes.
Yes, correct. Yeah, so I was in that room. I was doing night duty.
Mm.
Yes, because I know I can't go back home. Right.
Confined.
So I was sleeping on yes. So I was actually sleeping on the chair, right? So I off all the lights and things like that. And someone is in I can't remember what time is it, but it's definitely in midnight. And someone was knocking quite hard on the door, really quite hard. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I woke
Right.
up. I opened the door. No one was there. Right. So for the first time I never thought of anything. Right. So I went back to sleep, and then I heard a knocking again. And this time I ran, I rushed, and I opened the door. No one was there. So if a human being were to knock on the door, right?
Mhm.
Uh, I don't think he or she has the speed to run so fast away without me seeing him.
Mm.
Right. Yeah, but I
Okay.
mean, with that say, maybe there's other explanation, but that is the only paranormal encounter I have in army. Yeah,
Mm.
correct.
It's quite light. It's not really those heavy, extreme type.
Nah. But
Okay.
not me, but my bunkmate have such an experience. Yeah.
Okay. So from Amy, any fees for the upcoming event? Okay, for your upcoming event,
Okay.
he asked you, do you have any fees?
Okay, Amy, and for the rest of the people, we don't charge any fee for our investigation. We have never do it. We will never do it, and we'll never ever do it. Yeah,
Mhm.
because for us, this is a passion, it's an interest,
Mhm.
and one of our aim is to educate the masses, the public, on the right way of doing investigation. If you are interested in really becoming a paranormal investigator,
Mhm.
um, I believe it's beneficial to the public, and we don't treat this like a business. Yes,
Mm.
we run as a community, as an interest group with a very strong passion for it. Yeah, so we will never charge any fee for our event. Yeah.
Wow. Thumbs.
Thank you, Amy.
Okay, this is gonna be the last question, right? Joanna Tan. Which is the most scary? You can see, feel, hear, or smell the presence of the entity.
Wow, this is a very good question actually.
It's
Yeah.
quite good.
Yes. If you ask me, I would say most people would go for C, right? I mean, C, you'll be scared. Um, I would say here, yeah,
Mm.
because I have ever experienced before that I heard a very low. I would say it's a demonic voice that called out my name, Sean,
Mm.
when I didn't even introduce me when I was doing investigation. Yes.
Mm.
So that was quite scary. Yes. And if you can hear but you cannot see, you cannot feel, that is even more scary. It just keep your mind going wild. Yeah.
You got to spiral up your mind.
Yes.
Okay, Joshua Fong, when did you started to be a paranormal investigator?
7 years ago, right? So okay, to cut it short because we're running out of time. So I decided to be one when I have the first ever personal encounter in my own room, the current one that I'm staying now, right? So I was that night I have a sleeping paralysis and I saw a very tall dark figure standing beside me. Yes, and after that I do a lot of research and that is the reason that is start to spark me off in this direction, you know. And the more I do, the more I'm addicted to it in a sense. I want to know the truth, and you know, things follow here and there, and here's where I am. Right? Yes.
So it's from something that you don't know and you want to find out.
Yes. I would say it's the curiosity that put me on this path. And
Yeah,
of course, the more I do, I'm very passionate about this. Yes, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, so before we that's our time. Okay, and we hope that you enjoyed today live session with Sean from TSG, the Supernatural Group. Okay,
Thank
and
you.
then if there's any questions or if you want to participate in his upcoming events, please go to his page and I will share it later in this on the comment itself. I will share it later.
All right.
And you can actually join him on the next activity. But before that, okay, please stay tuned for the next episode. Okay, I will try to make bring everyone in good stories, good upfront to every one of you viewers. And actually, I have one announcement. Let me announce one. All right. Okay. Okay. From my side, I'm gonna give away something to viewers. Okay. But however, please, I need y'all to stay tuned till the end of the month on all of our episodes starting from today. All right. I'm gonna give away a shirt. Paranormal Unity at front.
Wow, I want one, man.
When I see you, I'll give you.
It's nice.
Okay. I am a paranormal investigator. Okay, actually.
Oh, cool. This is so cool.
I have one. All right. Okay.
Nice.
So one lucky viewers. Okay, of course. What's the criteria? We just need it to be our top fans. You know, share as many as you can, and interact with us, and stay tuned in all our episodes starting from today till the end of this month, the month of September, and you might bring back one of these shirt. Okay, so stay tuned, guys.
Awesome. Right.
Okay, Sean. Thank you, really, thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom.
Thank you so much for having me here.
And I would like you to come back again in next time, and we might we might converse again and share our experiences with the viewers.
Sure.
Because, you're my first. I'm not okay. It's nothing not racist, but
all right,
my first Chinese guest. All right, and it's long time. It's a really long time. Didn't see you on the ground, and it's really good. And you're looking good also, huh? Okay, so stay healthy, stay cool, stay safe. Any last things that you want to see out? Wait, it's all gonna be yours.
Yeah. Okay, to sum it all up, guys, please remember to stay safe. If you want to do, be an investigator or just to even join a ghost hunting trip, remember, be disciplined, have a strong mental state of mind, know what is wrong and right, and respect the living and the dead. Thank you, guys. See you around soon. Awesome.